Hi guys, welcome back to Dialogue, the dialogue on analog music reproduction. In this very short, brief video, I want to present a very special app. An app that can really change your way in record collecting and gathering information on your precious vinyl, cassettes, CDs, whatever it is. You ready? Let's go! Okay, so today we are going to talk about recordscanner, an application that I'm sure a lot of people already know, but I'm also sure that a lot of people don't know. And it may seem something maybe simple, but it's very, very useful because it has some special features that other apps do not have. First of all, before starting, I want to say, huge disclaimer, I am not affiliated with recordscanner. I do not purchase anything. I am not receiving any money, compensation, nothing. Actually, when I contact them to have some information on the app, they very kindly asked me what was my fee, and I said, no problem guys, I just want people to know your application because it's something worthwhile, I think, at least. Okay, let's jump in. So I'm gonna try to use it and record my screen, so you're gonna see my interaction right here. Let's start immediately. Okay, as you can see, here is the application. It has a different logo depending from the App Store or the iOS store, iPhone, Android, these two clearly. It's available for both. Okay, let's start immediately from the first one, the first input you have, which is the search button. So as you can see, it is just very simple. You have a search little mask up here where you can insert anything you want to look for, because it's not just for organizing your records, as we're going to see, or search information for the records you have in your hands. This is the main function, but also if you're just curious about something. So I don't know, you just want to know something about John Lennon, for example, and it'll give you practically every single release you have. So you can just browse and take a look at that. That's also interesting. And clearly, if you click on one, you'll have some indications as you can see, but we'll go more in depth afterwards in there. Next to it, you see the wish list, which I left on purpose empty. We're going to see that afterwards when we're going to start to scan something. And then we have clearly the most important of all, the scanner. Now the information is mainly based on Discogs, okay? Clearly, I mean, that's the biggest database we have. But it's refined. It has some extra features that also the Discogs app does not have. So, for instance, the barcode, okay, the Discogs has it, very useful, because clearly, let's start, for example, with a CD. This is a 1992 CD. Let's try to see Rage Against the Machine. As soon as it catches it, it goes very quickly. There it is. CD Europe, in many cases it says generically Europe, when that's how it is, unfortunately. It's very rarely Germany, France, Italy, it depends. And as you can see, there are always a few versions. It's not just one single version, because clearly you have different versions in different countries, so that's always going to be something difficult. In any case, I see that it's 1992, so it's probably this one. And, for example, I can add it to my collection. If I click it right here, I can put it in my cabinet. I have a virtual cabinet. That's one of the features of this application, also to organize your albums, CDs, tapes. You can organize this cabinet. You can add spaces. You can label it. You can do a special cabinet only for 7-inch records. I don't know, whatever it is. Or you can just put it outside. I'll just put it here. I have nothing inside. And as you see, it added in the collection, and it also told me how much it is worth, because that's also something very interesting. You can also edit the price if you think that the price is not correct. I asked Arthur who is the chief behind this project, and he explained me that the algorithm behind this price is very complex. I mean, it gathers information, and it's more or less 85% precise, accurate, okay? Which is pretty good. I think it already gives you a good idea of the price, because a lot of times you want to know just that, the value of something, and that's one of the features of this. Very, very cool. If you want to know the value of something, let's, for example, now here it says 375, okay, but for example, I want to scan, once again, this. Yes, I like you. Maybe later I'll do a review. You can also do the scanning of the cover if you don't have any results, for example, with the barcode, because as you know, many times you don't have a barcode, especially on vinyl. Pre-1980s vinyl doesn't have any barcodes, and the reissues as well. So that point, it's very handy to have the cover scan. You have to select which type of media, in this case a CD. There you go. Let's select a different one. And as you can see, there's a little voice here which says price value, which I think once again is one of the most interesting. So you click even before adding it to the collection, because maybe you're just out and about and you want to know how much that value, how much that is worth or in your collection, and it gives you, as you can see, the price. It's in euro. In your case, if you're in America, it's going to be in dollars or wherever you are. No problem with that. Okay. Plus, another fantastic feature is the catalog number scan. Very, very useful, because sometimes the picture ain't doing it. You don't have a barcode, and one of the few ways is just to insert the catalog number of something. Like, for example, I don't know. Let's try to see something here. I prepared this one, Stampede, okay? Now, here we don't have the barcode, as you can see. I could take a picture and find it, or I can do the catalog number. Here it is. I click the white button. There you go. And as you can see, you have all the different versions. Now I have to understand, even looking at it, which one I have, because it could be, I see it's made in Germany. Here I see a German one. This is probably it. And there you go. You add it to the collection. You can decide where to add it, as I said before. Now, for example, I'm going to put it in this other cabinet. Okay. And now it's going to add also the value of this. My internet connection sucks. There you go. 14 euro. Not bad. Not bad. As you know, euro dollar now is more or less the same. Okay. So if I click now on collection, I have other scans I did before, plus the two ones I did today along together with you. And with clicking collection tools here, you can share it, you can export it. If you have thousands and thousands, sometimes it's useful to export it and arrange it somehow, or you want to share it with a friend. You can edit all the records in that specific cabinet. You can add a custom record if you're not able to find it. You can insert it. I mean, it's very, very customizable. You can modify it the way you prefer. I forgot to mention, in the search in the beginning, you also have, now here are the older ones, you also have filters, which is very cool. You can add a quick filter in order to find what you're looking for. Here, as you can see, if you click the button up here, you can add any type of filter, the year, country, format. Okay, it's very, very handy. You just have to get a little bit of acquaintance, but then you travel very fast. We've checked this part. You also have your own profile. You can edit. That's very, very nice. I think you can edit, help up, inserting, for example, Italian phrases. In my case, since I'm based in Italy, as you know, I'm Italian. The application is set in Italian. So he's asking me, in fact, if I can translate this. This will give me a little more credits, because the base of the app is, it's a free plan, okay? At the beginning, it's a free plan. You have 30 scans. Once those are ended, you have to wait the end of the month. At that point, you have another 30 scans. Afterwards, I'm going to give you a code, which will give you 50 more scans upon those 30, okay? You can use it only once for, obviously for a count, but it's a good bonus, I think. So here, in fact, it says enter coupon code. Afterwards, we're going to take a look. You can take a tour. It'll also give you a few indications, walk you through a few features, some settings, including language, and other ways to contact them. So that's it, I would say. These are the main features. Now, I didn't show you something like cassettes, otherwise this video is going to be too long, but it scanned perfectly the Pixies. This is a cassette just released right there. Or an old cassette, the Big Chill. It immediately caught it, no problem, as well as recent vinyl, old vinyl. I mean, very, very rarely you don't find what you're looking for. So I think it's something very reliable. You want to know the code? Okay, here you're going to see a QR scan code. Otherwise, you can digit in that part of the profile where it says enter code. You can also digit and a dialogue, all capital letters with brackets, okay? Or you can scan this code here and you will have that extra 50, as I said, extra 50 scans. A promise is a promise. I said we were going to talk about the wish list. I forgot. Here we are. In the collection, for example, if you're scanning something at a record store or you just insert it through the search, you can click it, and if you click the little heart, it will then be inserted in the wish list. And at that point, in the wish list, you can share this wish list. That's a feature that's going to come out in just a few days. And send it to someone for your birthday, because we want records for our birthday and for Christmas. That's it. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed this short video. I hope you're going to use this. I think it's worth it. As I said, please leave your comments if you already know this. If you have other applications in mind of this type, or if you just simply have some questions, I'm sure the team is going to jump in and solve anything, or just simply download it and see what the whole thing is about. Okay, guys, thank you again for watching, and remember, music is born analog. Well, guys, if you're enjoying my videos and you're enjoying my channel, please consider to subscribe by clicking the black and white logo here below. Also, don't forget to click the notification bell so you'll never miss an episode and you will become a true member of the analog community.